Hi guys, welcome back to Nati Nati's Creations. I hope everyone is having a great, fabulous day and all is well and everyone's doing good. I hope you're having a great day, and I am here today with a happy mail to send off, outgoing happy mail. So this is for my friend's birthday. And I got this, so I'm going to show off what I have here. There's something really, actually, it took me a little bit of time. It was supposed to be a very quick project, but it actually wasn't. It, my mind just works. I'm thinking it's supposed to be simple, and it's really not. Anyway, this is, I got this from Dollar Tree. It says happy birthday. So I'm going to place this on here, along with her card, a little card. So here, let's get into this first. So I made this little book, and I think her name is Shirley, and she did like an Echo Park book with Echo Park paper, and it was posted for Echo Park. And but anyways, okay, so but I changed it up a little bit. So anyway, so here it goes. So I did like this what is it called? Oh, this ribbon. But I forgot what it's called. But anyway, and I got it from, I can't think of her name. She's on Etsy. Anyway, so I did this happy birthday lettering, and I liked it. This is from, I think, Emily something on Instagram. And then the cake too, the cake die, and it's actually to put a gift card. But I hit the gift card thing with flowers. And so yeah. So it's a pink cake. And then the background has like bouquet of flowers and little houses. Like little house farm. I don't know. I can't talk. My mouth is not working. My tongue is getting tired. This ribbon here, this trim is from my friend Emily, Jersey girl. I had bought a whole bunch, and actually I made it smaller. Because the trim was like really wide. So I needed to trim it. And where is it? I have some here somewhere. Okay, it got buried. I have the purple one. You see the purple one? Look at how wide it is. So I had to kind of trim it because it was just way too wide. And so I did that by hand. And yeah. So, and then, all right. And then here is the back. And the paper collection, I use this paper collection. I forgot where it's from, but it's on Etsy. And I got it because you'll see on the inside. So here's this girl. It's actually a tag, but I put this bow on there to hide the little hole. And it says, thank you. And she's praying. And then my info there, my trademark. And then here it is. Here is the inside. So I can't think of that lady's name on Etsy. So I did 3 of her collections, and I combined them because they kind of had the same color. And then I also added another collection from someone else, like these purple hearts. So anyway, okay, so grateful. I put grateful. I think this is from KS Crafts. Grateful for your friendship. And then these little butterflies, and I stickled it, but I say speckle sometimes. And so here is see, it says wonderfully made, and look at this girl, she's so cute. That's a tag. And then this could be like a border. So I just added a whole bunch of stuff. Oh my gosh, I don't want to. And then it says, to be fruitful in service, we must first be planted in the rich soil of God's word. And then this was also from a different collection. I added the red because this collection is supposed to have a little, like, off of Etsy, it was like a red and a blue, and then like these pink colors. But I don't know. It didn't really look. See, most of it. See this. This is from the collection that I use, which is wonderfully made, something like that. I think it's Wonderfully Made on Etsy. So, I mean, that's the collection name. So here's the bird. And so it had a lot of this red and the blues. And I know my friend loves pink. So I added another collection. I had a little bit pink, but this collection, it does have a little pink, you see? And this, oops, this also, see? This is like a little red, but more pink. I don't know if it's coming off. In my thing, it looks a little yellow. So hopefully the color. So I just added these. Oh my gosh. So, oh, and then I put these little bow clips. So these are the pockets. And I'm going to try to put it back. All right. Okay, and then and here, the middle pocket. Oh yeah, and then right here, I added the little bird with the white clip. And it says, let each person lead the life that the Lord has assigned to him. 1 Corinthians. And then, so these are from one collection. You see, this is the collection I started with. You Knit Me Together in My Mother's Room. Because it's a birthday. So, and there's the little girl that was in the back. You see? And it's, you see it has this red. And this red, so that's why, you know. Anyway, it was red and blue. And so this is a different collection. I think this is a different collection too. Or this, I think these collections, these three, see, these are two separate collections. But I put them together. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay, let's have this. Okay, so this was in the middle pocket. Sorry guys, I feel like I haven't done a video in forever. Okay, and then here is the pocket. And actually I had bigger tags and I should have not glued it. I should have just let the slits go all the way down, but I glued them close there. So if I ever do this again, I'm going to have it go all the way through, maybe in the middle or something. I don't know. But look at, so this came with this collection with this Wonderfully Made. You are an unceasing spiritual being with an eternal destiny in God's great universe. Dallas Willard. Okay, so that was that one. And then God brings beauty in his time. Nurtured by his word. I have learned in whatever situation I am to be content. Oops, oops, oops. And then he is like a tree planted by streams of water that yields its fruit in its season. And then these are just these little tags. And then, see? So it's pink, red, and blue. So look at the little bird. Isn't that cute? I love it. All right. So, whoops. So these were in here. Okay, and then I think the lady who I used her thing, book, I think she had, I think a pocket on the side, or she had or you know what, she had like a file folder pocket kind of thing here. I think that's what it was. I don't remember, but I did a 3-pocket thing here. Oh my gosh, I got, hopefully. Okay, and then here is this flower trim, and then I added these jemmies. Okay, and then here is this KS Craft bow. And then I added this lady reading her Bible. And this little bow with these heart balloons. And then it's a waterfall, and you just pull on it. And so you see. Okay, so this one, I already said what it was. And then the next one, God formed you in secret, saw your unshaped frame, and called you wonderful before you ever took a breath. So this is cute. And then here's the same butterfly. And I added speckles. stickles, speckles. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then here is the next one. Fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalms 139:14. So basically, this whole fearfully, wonderfully made is off of Psalms 139:14. And so I speckled it all over. Here. And then the next one is this girl with the flowers. So this is also another collection, which it kind of went great together with this wonderfully made collection. So I just used it. This blue is a little darker than this blue, and I think this blue is supposed to be darker, but my printer didn't print the way it came out. Or like, when you look at shop, the color is different on the computer than on when it actually gets printed or whatnot. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you before you were born. I set you apart. And I think this is Jeremiah 1:6. Okay, and I also used this girl and I speckled her. I love how that came in. So basically my friend who I'm giving this to, she could put whatever here. She could put Bible journaling or pictures in the back. So I didn't put anything there, so she could do whatever she wants with it. And then here's the last one. This girl, I love this paper. This was also a different collection. So I think I used like 4 different collections. 4 possibly. And yeah, so I left her very simple. And then I did this cross on here because this is the last of it. And then she could write whatever she wants on here. But I like how this came out. Stick out the butterfly. And you can should write right there. So that is this. That's that one. And then I gotta tie it. And then I made these hidden paper clips. Now I can't get it off. I made these hidden paper clips with like a Valentine's collection, which I thought would kind of match because it has the red and the pink. And then it really doesn't go, I don't know, it really didn't go with this collection. I don't know, it probably does. So anyway, I did it before, these paper clips before I did her book. So this one says, I love you, and it's Valentine's, and it's this little bear, and this cupcake, and this cup of coffee, and heart balloons, which is kind of like what she kind of got me for my birthday. And so I thought that was funny. And we had a cup of coffee, and we did have a little dessert, and then I got a little teddy bear. So that's why I added that. So let's see if she notices when she opens it up. And then, whoops, I keep taking this out. So here is the other hidden paper clip. And it has a little pocket. See? A little pocket. And it's a Valentine's. Oh, this one has a side pocket right here, see? And I stuckled the heart. And then look, I forgot. This one has little tickets. Little tickets. You know what? Maybe I'll do this. I forgot that they had a pocket. So there you go. And then they had the balloons. Okay. And then, so this is the other one. And here, I didn't put tickets in that one. It has a little pocket. And then I added these. So she could add them in here if she likes. And so I put that there. Okay. So that's this one. And then here is this little folder. I didn't want to glue it, so this way if she wants to reuse it, I did stickle it, however. And this is the same thing I had in there, but it was smaller. This one's a bigger one. And then I added some extra pieces. Okay, we'll use the big ones first here. So here is a smaller version of the butterfly. And so this is the original. You see the colors on there? So this is what I was trying to use. But then the paper, which this is the paper. Hold on, let me get it. See, it looked nothing. So, like, it looked nothing like it, the paper. And I tried to match, I don't know. So the paper didn't really match the ephemera pieces. And it's the same collection. And I printed out the same way. So anyhow, and then this, I think, this might be from the same collection. I think, no, this is a different collection. And this is definitely a different one. It's not, this one came with the Wonderfully Made collection. So I like that. God Brings Beauty in His Time, which I had a smaller one. This is a different collection. That I think this is the, I don't know what, I forgot which one. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Psalms 34:18. The joy of the Lord is my strength. And then I added more tickets. Fearfully and Wonderfully Made. You see, this is the collection that I started with. And then Rejoice in Hope. Oh yeah, and then this is the bow, the little heart locket, this little bird, I love it. And then every detail of your life was woven by a loving creator. And then this. And then here is the little teacup. And then I didn't use these little bowls. So I put them in there along with these cute little birds. See, that's the collection. And then this flower. So that goes all in here. And then I just clipped it here so that I didn't have to glue it. And then she could, oh, here's the other flower. Ooh, I didn't get to do a dangle. I had no time for a dangle, sorry. And then I would have been looking for beads all over. Sorry, Eve. Oh, I said her name. Anyway, you're going to know when she gets it anyway, because it'll be posted after she gets it. And then I got her this. So I bought 2 of these. I bought this, and then I bought her 1. See? It has these slits. And yeah, so that's what I got her. Happy birthday. And then I'm going to ship it off. It's going to, she ain't going to get it on her birthday. Sorry, girl, you ain't going to get it on your birthday. You're going to get it after your birthday. But better late than never. All right, guys, thank you for stopping by. I will see you when I see you. God bless. Bye.